Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here, playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards campaign mode. This week, the campaign is a 5-day one, where we're playing as Necrons against Tau. And the mission rewards are split into two parts. For the first part, the keyword is Szarekhan, and we can get copies of the Skorpek Destroyer. It's a powerful melee berserker. And if I can minimize that, there we go. The Plasmancer is a powerful glass cannon. As a strong ranged and melee attack with a little bit less health, but it's a reasonable cost at 19 points. And then for the second part of the campaign, there is a brand new card, the Command Barge. Beautiful looking model there, pretty expensive bodyguard at 45 points, and I do not know what its trait is yet, so looking forward to unlocking that in the second part of the campaign. The keyword for that is Szarekhan. So two different dynasties. For this match, we're still in day one of the campaign, actually. And in the first day is really easy. Just breeze through the games. I'm running a full keyword deck still at this point. So all of these are from the Szarekhan dynasty. I've got Othakar. He is the best option for this, I think. The Psychomancer is also of the Szarekhan dynasty, but he doesn't really combo very well with these bodyguards, most of which have 2 attack types. These are much better with Othakar. So, going very quickly through the bodyguards, I've got the Locust Heavy Destroyer, powerful berserker. We've got the Royal Warden with Inspiring Presence, the Plasmancer, the Chronomancer. This is a slightly newer card with Outflank. The Canoptech Stalker, another new card with Big Game Hunter. This one's still at a pretty low level. The Cryptothrall with Taunt, and then the last 2 cards in here both have Endless. The Necron Warrior and the Scarab Swarm, but those last 2 do not actually really combo very well with Othakar. I've just thrown them in there because they're very cheap and just to get the extra keyword cards in there. So let's go ahead and deploy and see how this goes. It's probably going to be a very easy match. And recently I haven't really been uploading campaign videos as frequently. When I first started the YouTube channel, I was doing it every single week. So if you look at my campaign playlist, I have quite a few videos in there. But long story short, the campaign videos were not really always the most interesting content-wise, so haven't been doing it as frequently these days. But we're up against Darkstrider. Darkstrider is definitely the easiest Tau warlord to defeat when controlled by the AI. And I'm going to drop down the Chronomancer, Plasmancer, and we'll go with the Heavy Destroyer on turn 1. So Othakar's special rule is quite strong, actually. It boosts the attack power of your units by 15 once the enemy reaches 75% or less health. So you can see the Plasmancer with his precision shot already took down the stealth drone's health, so it is glowing green with the attack boost from the hardwired for destruction special rule. Alright, our Chronomancer is getting targeted on this first turn. We're going to go with the ranged attack and hopefully take out some of these guys. So yeah, with Othakar, the first attack is generally not going to be boosted, but then the next attack after that, as long as you're able to deal enough damage with that first attack, should be dealing a lot more damage. And this special rule is actually quite good, I think, for lower ranking players if you do have Othakar unlocked. Because it is a set 15 damage. That's going to make more of a difference at the lower levels than at the higher ranks. Alright, they're deploying a stealth suit with shield. It's only 1 shield though. Should not be difficult to take that down. Just blasting our way through these bodyguards, and sadly for Darkstrider, they do not get anything from his special rule. Now Aunva would actually be pretty difficult. I think he's probably one of the toughest warlords to defeat in this campaign. He's especially good against Necrons, which do not have any Psychers. But Shadow Sun and Farsight can also be pretty strong. You do have to watch out once you start hitting those higher levels of the campaign. Towards the end game, when the Warlord deploys, it can heal whatever remains back up to full health, which can make life very difficult for you. Alright, nothing on the field hardwired just yet. They've got a Riptide Battlesuit at level 2. Still actually pretty strong. And we'll continue with the ranged attacks. So you can see there are several big game hunters on the field. Big game hunter is a trait that I think is just not very good. I mean, it has the potential to deal some extra damage, and I'm going to move over this Canoptech Stalker over into the left lane so that it can target the Riptide, which is definitely big game. Now the thing is, it's just, I don't know, it's just very situational. Like, if you're able to deploy it across from big game, then yeah, you'll get some extra damage in, but you know, in this case, it's not even going to do all that much damage with the Canoptech Stalker. Oftentimes, you need to combo it with several other cards in order to really make the most of the big game hunter. And if the opposing deck does not have any big game at all, then of course the trait is absolutely useless. So, I actually had a pretty good idea for how to improve big game hunter, but it's a little bit too complicated to talk about in this video, so maybe some other time. Alright, enemy Warlord is on the field. Darkstrider does not have too much health, so should be pretty easy to take down. Let's go with the ranged attack to see how much damage this Canoptech Stalker can do with the boost. 77 increased to a flat 100 damage, almost taking down the Riptide, but not quite. Darkstrider does manage to take down the Heavy Destroyer. And what do we have left? We'll just put down our Warlord too. Why not? Othakar coming to the field. And he is getting the boost from his own special rule. They are readying up, and we can finish with a very strong melee attack. Just want to take a look at Othakar. I wish I could have actually gotten his Berserk going, because that would have been pretty fun. But still able to deal quite a bit of damage here. Othakar's stats have been increased several times as well. And he was underperforming for a while after he was first released, but now I think he's a decent option. Don't really see him much in ranked, but for the purposes of this campaign, I think he will do very well. So, not much more to say about this campaign. We can take a look at the end of campaign rewards, I suppose. At the top 1%, we got the Ravarna Battlesuit, another big game hunter. Not a particularly great card in my personal opinion. It's one of the few legendaries that Tau have. And then further down the line, we've got the Hexmark Destroyer with target acquired. Recently leveled that up quite a few times, just so I could use it with the Psychomancer. And then we've got the little, I think, ethereal guy, or whatever, Fireblade, I think it is, with Inspiring Presence. And the, what is this thing? The Ophidian Destroyer with Outflank. So, that's it for this campaign. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know if there's anything else in particular that you'd like me to do a video on, and I will take it into consideration. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.